Today's reading is Numbers 5 through 6. The first 4 chapters that we've read so far in Numbers outlines the layout of the camps and gives the responsibilities of the Levites. Then instructions for life in the camp begins with chapter number 5. If the Lord was going to dwell with his people, then it was important that Israel kept themselves from any defilements. Therefore, instructions included lepers being quarantined outside of the camp, dishonest gain being confessed and offended parties being repaid, and suspected immorality being tested before the Lord. So we can conclude that purity, honesty, and truth were the codes of the camp. Then we get to chapter number 6, and this includes a personal vow unto the Lord. If an Israelite wanted to separate themselves unto the Lord, they would take what was called a Nazirite vow. A Nazirite was a person who was separated or consecrated unto God. They would have to abstain from wine, strong drink, and unclean foods. They were also forbidden from touching anything that was dead, and they were not to cut their hair. The holiness standards of chapter 5 were obligatory for all of Israel. The Nazirite vow was voluntary for individuals. So there are corporate standards of holiness, and then there are personal standards of holiness. Scripture gives instructions of holiness that every believer is to abide by. But on the other hand, there are personal convictions that some may feel to live by, but both are done unto the Lord. So the question is, how close do you want to get to Jesus? That's the question. Holiness is not some cosmic killjoy. Holiness draws us into closer proximity to Jesus and produces great joy. Holiness is not about loss, it's about gain. Beloved, we don't lose anything when we forsake something to draw closer to Jesus. We gain everything.